It's that time of year again for us to thoroughly enjoy the horror genre. Needless to say, listening to a lot of creepypastas lately. But I've also been listening to something else lately. There's this guy on YouTube called David Near that basically voice acts for several popular creepypasta characters. One in particular really perked my interest, Lost Silver. I saw the playthrough of that creepypasta as Creeps McPasta narrated it, but I swear, when I heard David Near voice gold from that particular creepypasta, it made me see it in a whole other light. It was like he gave gold from Lost Silver character or something. It really was quite impressive. I mean, bringing character into a game like Pokemon where the character is so silent it's kind of hard to relate to them or make me feel very much like a character. So, yeah. Now, I didn't actually read the actual creepypasta he was from, but one of my favorite creepypasta characters is Nathan the Nobody. Basically one of those mental guys, goes around stalking people he thinks are responsible for killing his sister. Well, then, he is pretty cool to look at. I mean, the thing is, let's face it, he's a fictional character, so I guess all it's really up to is nothing more than imagination. But that's the beauty of, imagination. When you have fictional characters rummaging around in your imagination, they could basically be anything you want. Having little fantasies in your head from time to time, playing things through, I really gotta say, it actually does help when you're feeling sad or lonely. And I'm saying that from personal experience, so I know. Yeah. I recently found out about this other creepypasta character called the Puppeteer. Now that guy's also pretty cool. The thing is, it's almost as if all of the popular creepypasta characters have some sort of tragic backstory. Almost all of them, it seems. Even the mighty and, well, probably the best creepypasta character out there, Jeff the Killer. I mean, seriously. He was a victim of bullying. I can't help but feel sorry for him no matter how much of an insane guy he is. Yikes. Mostly because he's a fictional character, though. Being a fictional character always makes a huge difference in your thoughts of them. That's why Jeff has so many fangirls. But if someone like him were to exist in real life, you better believe nobody would want to, I don't know, be his girlfriend or anything. Yeah. One time I actually thought of myself of a certain pairing for Jeff the Killer. I call the idea Yandere Mary, where it was basically this girl who was abused all her life, never left the house that she was born in, never went outside, ever, basically spent all 16 years of her life inside that large hell house. Well, apparently Jeff found his way in there and killed her captors. Apparently, he didn't know that she was hidden away, but when she realized that Jeff had gotten rid of the people that had tormented her all her life, well, let's just say that she embraced him and said things to him that Jeff probably would never have heard ever again. Well, I guess whatever else would happen would be up to Jeff the Killer's creator. I really gotta say though, that David Neer is an awesome voice actor, especially for horror characters. I loved his voice acting of the photo-negative Mickey from Abandoned by Disney. That was probably one of the best. Still, personally, Lost Silver does have a special place in my heart, because thanks to that he made me see the creepypasta in a whole other view or something. As if there was more character involved in that story. Oh, the one thing I'd really like to see him voice, well, a few actually, are Nathan the Nobody and Joey from the Top Percentage creepypasta. That Pokemon creepypasta, Top Percentage, is actually one of my favorites. There is something about the horrible thing that he does, that Psycho Joey did to his Eradicate. I mean, let's just say that stuff that he did doesn't really work in real life, even in the real Pokemon world itself. Sewing the body parts of other Pokemon onto that Eradicate to make him gain their powers was a certain kind of twisted that I not only found scary but original, creative. But I really gotta say, the ending part where he sewed the parts of Eradicate onto himself, that was a whole other light, and I'm really disappointed that nobody ever made fan art of either of that. I mean, I can imagine Eradicate having the claws of a Sandshrew, the tail of a Rapidash, the wings of a Pelipper, the ears of a Pikachu, the bulb of a Bulbasaur sewn on his back, and of course, the red sash and eyes of a Frostlass. Interesting fact though, did you know that Eradicate really can learn Dig and Ice Beam? Yeah, I looked it up on Cerebi, it's totally true. I thought that there was some kind of other way that you could portray the top percentage Rattata, but in more of a humorous way, and not a scary way like in the creepypasta. Like, every time Rattata would learn a new move, he would have a costume to go with it. Like, if Rattata were to learn Dig, he'd wear a little miner's helmet. And if Rattata were to learn Thief, then he would have a bandit mask on, and a bandit mask and some gloves. Yeah. And if he were to learn Ice Beam, he would wear a overcoat like that of ice climbers and stuff. That would probably be very adorable and hilarious. I really gotta say though, there are some creepypastas out there that I not only find scary, but extremely creative. Yeah, I mean, for someone like me, I just love creativity. The more original it seems, and sometimes the most unexpected as well. I really get into that kind of stuff. Take Hypercola, for example. Yes, a creepypasta about a Coca-Cola product. Apparently an energy drink. An energy drink that had a chemical in it that apparently rotted the brains of the testes it was tested on. And probably the one thing that sold me was that in the end it was found out that all the people who drank that drink actually died on the same day. On the same day of the expiration date of the Hypercola. I honestly find that extremely creative. What are some other ones that I like? Well, honestly, most of the time when it comes to scary stories, the things that I enjoy the most are true scary stories. And the best of those scary stories are told by the one and only Mr. Nightmare. I've subscribed to him on YouTube for a while. He tells all kinds of true scary stories with all kinds of strange categories, like scary pool stories, scary beach stories, scary high school lockdown stories, scary pizza delivery stories. Gosh, what else is there? I mean, there's so many of them. Gosh, there's so many of them, I just can't seem to think of one off the top of my head. Oh yeah, scary Pokemon Go stories. See, I can seriously understand horror movies about Pokemon Go. I was never a fan of the idea of that game. I mean, I realized their intentions were good and all, but a game that has you outside, constantly looking at the screen, venturing into potentially dangerous places and sometimes not looking where you're going, only leads to trouble in my mind. Yeah. Well, I certainly can't wait for Halloween to be here. Be sure to spot me in my costume, Clarissa Divine. And for those of you who are friends with me at the Shady Grove campus, be sure to look out for me because I might try to find you. I mean, you guys, you saw my other costume, Diva. I don't think you've ever seen Clarissa Divine yet. I wonder how many people want their picture with me this year. Well, anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, it's happy that it's that time of year to enjoy the horror genre. Hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am so far. So, I guess that's all for my babbling on. See ya.